and then his dog is named Kilo. Couché. Couché. And Amala is actually a mama, and one of her puppies is Kilo, which is our other canine dog. She's got a puppy. It's with Cherokee County school system. And does anybody know what kind of dog she is?
A canine.
A canine.
What kind? Everybody think a German Shepherd?
Yeah.
I would present like a wolf dog.
No.
Malamute?
Right.
Is that right?
That's what she is. She's a Belgian, we call them Belgian Miles. And she's actually a little bit small for her breed of dog. They're very energetic, but they love a lot of loving. She lives with me. She sleeps beside my bed. She plays with my daughter just like a regular dog when she's off duty. When I put on the blue uniform, her ears go up and she knows it's time to go to work. She's 6 years old, and her commands are in French and German. And the reason they're in French and German is when I was a canine handler before, all of my dog was in, his command was in, or her commands were in German. And when I got her, all her commands were in French, so I mixed up some of her commands. So her bad commands are in German and her good commands are in French. And anybody got any idea why we do our commands in something other than English? Why?
I was going to say perhaps that not a lot of people would speak the same language.
Yeah, not a lot of people speak French or German. Some are in Dutch. For her command right now, she's at a C, which is basically a set. Y'all notice I did my hand like that? That's for her to set. And then if I say couché, she lays down. Now she's excited because there's a lot of people in here. She's going to pop back up, but she'll stay close to me. And then I have another one which means guard me. Okay. And her job now is to guard me. Whenever I walk, she walks right next to me. If you'll notice, the side of my pants is just full of dog hair because it started getting warm and her body doesn't know how to regulate. So what she does is she starts sitting, and then if it gets cold again, she'll stop, and in summertime I'll have a mess. But she, like I said, she's 6 years old. She's had puppies. Anybody know what she does for me at the police department? What's she do?
She helps you find evidence.
Well, she can do that. A lot of people never brought that up. What else?
She helps you find drugs.
She helps me find drugs. Can anybody else think what she does?
Find suspects.
She can. She's a tracking dog. Who's that? She's going to constantly keep an eye on me. And every now and then you'll see her, she'll turn around and she'll watch y'all. She's a very friendly dog, but her main purpose, being my partner, is to protect me. And then my main job is to protect her.
She's sneezing.
Right now, it's getting about the time where I usually go and play with it. I'm not going to say the word because she knows what it means. But she likes something that's round, and you throw it, and it bounces, and that's all she's thinking about. Just this week I've used her for two different things. Monday we had a suspect that stole a truck, stole the trailer. A Carroll County deputy got after him, wrecked the truck out, and he ran through the woods. We actually put the dog in the woods and we tracked him for a long ways. The problem with a dog, and you only having one dog, is when they're tracking, they're breathing as hard as they can through their nose. So if you close your mouth and all you do is breathe as heavy as you can through your nose, you get tired quick. So after 400 or 500 yards, she was spent, and we lost the track. Another thing she did this week is we did a car search, got some methamphetamines, just a little bit, not enough to charge somebody with, but we knew it was in the car. So she's real good at it. Now, the way we search a car is, officer calls me, hey, I think they got drugs in it, I smell marijuana, or just the appearance of the car, or the nervousness. They decide they want to do a search with a dog. So what I do is I come up to the car, and I usually go up to the front bumper on the driver's side, and I put her in a seat. And at this time, I put her her leash on her. That way I can control her a little bit. She's a very fast dog, so you have to, I get in front of her and I cinch the leash up as tight as I can, and I give her command of search, and I wave my hand like I'm spreading, almost like I'm spreading the scent of the narcotics or the drugs. And what she does, she goes up and down the car searching, and then I detail the seams of the car doors, where, you know, the doors open in the cracks, and she details it. And we go along and we do the same thing with the trunk. Well, when she smells something, she'll get her head and she'll start twitching her head. So she knows something's there, but she can't determine where it is. So I'll go around the car, and then on my second pass around, I go slow, and I start detailing fine areas where I've seen some rapid head movement. Well, usually her head will drop, and she'll go back and forth sniffing, and I mean her head is just like this right here. When she finally alerts on the drugs, she sits down on her bottom, and she'll look back at me. And just to be sure that she's sure, I'll say, well, find it, show me where it's at. And she'll take her nose. Now, that's not necessarily where the drug is. That's just where she's finding the scent coming through the car. Well, what I do to reward her is I give her that round bouncy thing. I can't say it because she'll go crazy. And that's her reward, and she goes crazy. It's got a string on it, and it's got a metal ring on it. I don't know what person decided to put a metal ring on this object, but she gets to shaking it, and I usually wind up with bruises all over my leg because she's so excited. When I want her to let go of that item, I say, done. And most times she drops it. Sometimes she's a little hard-headed and I have to say no or nine. Nine's German for no, quit. And she usually drops it. Sometimes I have to say it like 20 times. But that's like, she only gets that once or twice a day, so that's all she lives for is to play. Now, if, let's say I'm searching for an article, say we've had a burglary or robbery, and the suspects are long gone, but we might want to find the mask they had, or maybe they dropped a firearm or a money bag or just something like that. So I get her in the general area and I give her a command to zook. And what she does is she goes into search mode and she makes almost like a Z pattern back and forth. And in her mind, she makes little squares of the area. And she'll search those areas. And if she finds something, she'll stop and look back at me. Then I come to her and see if that's something we're looking for. And we do the same thing for drugs. Now, if she finds narcotics or drugs, she'll actually alert like she does on the car. She'll stop and sit down, and then I have to go see what it's all about. Now, if we're tracking a person, what we try to do is we get to the last known location that the person was seen. And sometimes it's hard to find a track because, especially if a lot of police officers have been tromping up in the air, or you say like it's on the green belt and we're looking for a missing person. Well, a lot of people walk up and down the green belt. Some of them step in the woods to use the bathroom or to play disc golf or whatever. So there's a lot of human sin out there. So sometimes we have to do a little trial and error to find it. So what I do is I put her down, couche, and I put this long, couche, I put a long tracking leash on, which is about 20 foot long. Well, what you have to do with a tracking leash, about every foot, you have to tie a knot in it. Because if you don't, it'll just slide right through your hand. So I give her the command of zook, which is search on the ground or for a person. And she starts almost like a half moon going back and forth like this right here with her nose. And she's trying to find a scent. Well, how I know she's onto a scent is her head will go straight down and her tail will go straight up. So, and then when she gets on the scent, it's all I can do to hold her, because it's almost like trying to hold back a horse. And she will drag me through the woods or through the grass or wherever. And sometimes if she loses scent, she'll stop and the leash will get a little bit slack. And then she starts going in that moon formation back and forth until she picks up the track. She tracks good in rain. Sometimes I like tracking better when it's wet and muddy, simply because it actually gives her something visually to see with the tracks, and it holds on the ground a little bit better.